AskingRadio.com.
Hello, my Cudi. Asking Radio is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Extra Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. I am King James YiYE together with
Mmemshima King
and Mehita Bell Favor and Mami.
Right, so it happens Monday to Friday on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. And of course we bring extra talk of your life. It's Monday the 6th of May 2024, and beginning the week on Extra Speed, we're asking people what they would do if given the opportunity to be their local government chairman for a day. So we call it leader for a day. Leader for a day. So oftentimes people are not satisfied with what elected leaders are doing. Leaders at whatever level, right?
Yeah.
People criticize in bad light in most cases. So it's more like, okay, you've got the opportunity to rule just for a day at the third tier of government, which is the local government, which is closer to the people. Yeah. So you can tell us if you want to be part of this program by dialing 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. We're streaming live also on YouTube. But if you also come to Facebook, that's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi on Facebook. There is a post and there is a link. Once you click on it, it takes you to watch this on YouTube and leave your comments. You can leave your comments on Facebook as well. You tell us your name, your local government area, and what you think you can do for a day if elected your local government chair, right? 08084 275464 is Extra Speed, leader for a day, beginning at the local government level. So, Memshi,
Yes.
is your local government in Ghana or Lagos or Katsina or Konshisha?
Kasinala.
No, that's not your local government.
Are you sure? Really?
No.
I don't want to believe in that when you're married, then automatically your husband's local government becomes yours.
Okay, you don't want to.
No, I said I want.
You don't want to. When you go filling forms, write your surname, King James YiYE, his local government, Konshisha, and then write yours separately. Then you'll find inconsistencies.
Okay.
Yeah, in your data.
Okay.
So, Mehita, what's your local government area?
Sagbama local government area of Bayelsa State.
If you were elected local government chair for a day, what would you do?
Wow. I've not thought of this before, but the responsibilities are much. I don't even think a day would be enough for me to make significant impact. It would just be more like getting to meet people that I can speak with, and maybe take up issues later on after I've had the day. But honestly, I don't think there will be much impact of that one day.
So, Memshi, what would you do in Conshisha for a day?
Well, what the people their basic needs, which is water, xTRa, and like boreholes.
So you think we don't have water?
I have not been there before. That's why I just wanted to just remain on Kasinala,
Yeah.
But water, let's say, then roads, then security.
In fact, for a woman, you're actually entitled to 2 local government areas. Actually,
Wow.
Now you're talking.
Because
I like that.
you can be elected back at your home and at your husband's place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as a senator, you can be elected in your husband's place
Exactly.
or your own place. House of Reps, the same thing.
So now you're talking.
Yes, I am talking. So what would you do in Katsina if you elected local government? chair?
Kasinala. Well, our roads are terrible. The last time I went there,
How many years?
That should be like 12, 13. Yes. The roads were bad. And then water was an issue there for me when I stayed there. And then I didn't really see like much impact when it like in trading, like for our own people. They were not
So
really.
you do all of this. in
Ah,
one day.
well, one step at a time. One step at a time. Then we'll
So
get
what would
there.
you start with?
I think Rodo.
Okay, so like Father Aliyah, like you.
They like me.
Okay, it's Extra Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can. And of course, leader for a day, we're taking it down to the local government area. That's the level of the grassroots. So if you are elected for a day, what would you do in your local government area? Call now 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. Tell us the name of your local government area and tell us what you're going to do. Yes, that's what we want to hear from you. All right, so as always and as usual, Alamashagodobi team is out to ask people if elected for a day what they would do.
Yeah.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
The most critical factor there is security. You have to find a way to create security or to find how your people will be secured. Without security, there will be no development.
Right.
Security. Without security, there will be no development. That was what he said. But he
Yeah.
didn't tell us his local government.
Neither did he tell us his name.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's assuming that we know his local government.
Yeah, I think.
And he's
that's-
assuming that we should know that the issue is security.
it's security.
Yeah, the issue of security is actually everywhere around the country and
yeah.
around the world. It's a global thing and a local thing. This morning on the speed limit, I was cautioning schools
Yeah.
that are sending people's children away for being at the gate at 7:30 and that you are late while assembly starts at 8 o'clock. Now, whatever it is, I am saying that insecurity, people are taking kids
Yeah.
to the schools and then you drop a child and then you leave. And then they send the child
send the
away.
child
You know, they did that to our 12-year-old. She's not even 12 yet.
Yeah.
And she has never walked to school. Only God knows if she
How
has her
she-
bearing. Yeah. And you dropped her off and you
Yeah.
left. And the teacher took a cane sending them away that they
the
were
road.
late. Yeah. Just imagine
Yeah.
a child that is not even used to crossing those major roads, a child that does not know where to go back home, and you send them away. So that's the issue of security and insecurity this man is talking about. It's
That's true.
everywhere. But I think people should be conscious of the fact that this thing is here.
Yeah.
So
They should.
on the speed limit, I was saying, don't do this to anybody's child.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning. Wow.
So,
Okay, try to call back 08084275464. Leader for a day. If you elected your local government chair for a day, what would you do? 08084275464. That's 08084275464. Now, all of you are here in Makudi.
yeah.
If elected local government chairman of Makudi, what would you do first?
I don't. Let me throw the question.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, King James YiYE. Good morning, Mmemshima King.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Mehitade Favor Amami.
Good morning, sir.
This
Good
is
morning.
Engineer Sunday Akpa calling from Numbers, Makodi.
Good morning.
Good morning,
sir.
Janapa.
Yes. One day
One day.
is short. It's too short
Yeah.
anyway. But the Bible says,
Honestly.
in the eyes of the Lord, one day is like 1,000 years, and vice versa. So when I get there, one day, I will remove all the encumbrances that engender disunity. Let everybody be united, have a common agenda. Once you are united, you can have a springboard to carry on other development. Let people not see discordant do tools. Let's have a common agenda. And once I can achieve that, every other development will just begin to move on the speed lane. At the speed FM.
Yes, yes, sir.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. So it's a very important thing he has talked about. He's talking about unity. So naturally, there is development when there is unity, right?
You're right.
So he says he's going to do that on the speed lane.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that too.
Okay, extra speed, and it's Monday. We take a leadership back to your hands. What would you do in your local government area if elected for a day?
Okay, yeah.
Start something, even if you don't complete within a day. Let's know that you're starting something.
Exactly, it's better.
It's
For you to
better.
just fold your hands.
Okay, so what would you do in Makodi?
In Makodi,
Yeah.
In Makodi, the first thing I would do, those drainages that people they throw dirt inside. That's the first thing that I would tell them that they should.
They should stop.
Hello, good morning.
Hello,
Hello,
morning.
good morning.
Captain Edward.
Okay.
Good morning, Captain Edward.
Thank you so much.
Right.
For a day, what I will do, I will create a studio as the other man has said. Even within Makodi here, there is insecurity. As you can have around Nakaro, there was about four people were kidnapped. You see? So this is everywhere.
Your radio is so loud, or your phone is on speaker, one of the two. So if it is on speaker, deactivate it, yes.
I'm outside completely.
So if you are using speakerphone, put it to your ear and not on speaker.
Okay.
All right. So
thank you.
you're welcome.
That
So
is what I would say, Gary.
all right. Thank you.
I will create a very strong security everywhere. I know what to do. Even right now, I'm giving an appointment. I know what to advise the government what to do about these security matters.
Right.
Because all these people live around us here, and we know them.
Right.
So I don't know why all these things are happening and they just keep quiet. When I was in US, this is exactly what we do. You see, that I'm here, I even submit my proposal to be one of the security assistants there, and I'm not called. So I'm here. I have the chunk of experience in my head. One day I will know what to do about security, and it will be steady.
Right. Thank you, Captain Edward. So, with his military background and having served outside the shores of this country as well, he's saying that, he knows exactly what to do to nip it. Right, extra speed, later for a day, local government share for a day. What would you do? Start something. So, let's hear from Alamashagodobi team.
All right.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Good morning. My name is Najime Mbalane. I'm from Gwe East Local Government. If I'm given an opportunity to be the local government chairman in a day, I will look into the security matter. Like in my council ward, which is Balon, the Fulanis are disturbing us very well. We cannot even carry out our farm activities very well. So I think if I'm given the opportunity to become the local government chairman in a day, I'll have to put in all the security measures to make sure that the headers issue has been put to stop. That's the number one issue.
Insecurity again.
Yeah.
So he
insecurity.
has identified health as the main issue in his council ward particularly, and he's going to address that head on.
Yeah.
Day one.
He's serious
Yeah.
about that because food is important and there shouldn't be disturbance. So
Yeah.
that was-
And of course, I think the other thing about insecurity, and especially where it affects farmers, is that food insecurity. Insecurity, food insecurity. Because as the food basket of the state, if Benue cannot go to farm, Nigeria will soon be hungry.
Yeah, that's true.
If Nigeria is not hungry.
Already.
Yeah. Right. Extra speed 98.5 speed FM. Catch us if you can. Later for a day, King James YiYE together with.
Mmemshima King.
And Mehitabel Favor Amami.
So it looks like I'm struggling to talk.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Have some ginger coffee.
For more than 2 years. This is the first time.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that.
I wanted to blame the big man for bringing this to me, but I don't know. Anyway, so we move on here. We have someone.
My name is Anyima Clement Telmo. If I'm a local government chairman, I know the problem of my village. I will do borehole for them, grade road for them, do many things for give them scholarship so that they will go to school.
One day.
Borehole, road, scholarship.
Scholarships. It's scholarships from me.
Clement.
Some people just want to get in there and start disbursing money for this and that. They don't
So
even-
what should he do out of the three?
Man, he started with borehole, so
Yeah.
maybe borehole
Borehole
first. Then he
would
give
be
them
very
water.
useful.
Then scholarship. So borehole first for him.
That should be the priority, and that may be the only thing he will be able
He'll
to
to
do.
do.
He might not even
Exactly.
be able to finish it within that one day.
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
Well, the idea is you should start something.
Okay,
That's just
to,
it, yeah.
to start it and then leave it for them to take over when
Maybe
you go.
because
At least you did something.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, borehole you can drill
Yeah.
in a day and fix the pump,
Okay.
but you may not be able to.
Get the funds or the
For
resources.
funds you may have all of that, but if you do borehole for a day, the casting of the overhead tank and all
Yeah.
of that may not. Except Engineer wants to call us
Explain.
and explain how possible that is to do for a day. Otherwise, we may just be generous and say, okay, if you start, and we believe that, you have started something which is of priority
Yeah.
to you,
see
absolute
through.
importance to you, and let's see how it goes. Perhaps maybe that way. Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. You can call now 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. Leader for a day. If you are elected your local government chair for a day, what would you do? So call now and tell us. 08084 275464. We are also streaming live on YouTube, but on Facebook as well. If you come here, you will find yourself to the link. Yeah, the link is here. Just click it and it'll take you where you should be watching and sending your comments as well. Ochanya says, watching live from Gombe.
I miss her.
I heard she wants to run away.
Yeah. it's not easy.
The stress is not easy. on her.
Yeah.
All
so-
right. It's something like you say, but I told you. Okay. So we're here on Extra Speed. And back to Alamashagodobi team.
All right.
Let's see what they're saying.
My name is Winifred Dosu. Okay, I'm from Logo Local Government. Okay, if I put given the opportunity to be my local government chairman, by first of all, I'll bring development. You have to do this. You say a day. Sorry. Wait, if you say a day, just a day, or just.
You see what I mean? By the time she thought of it, just the one day, And obviously, it's not the entire 24 hours, just a few hours in the day that you can actually effect some change.
The whole development.
Yeah, exactly. Development. She started with development and discovered it's a day.
Just a day.
Exactly.
Oh, my.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is G. Godfrey calling you from Makedi here.
Okay.
All right, G, good
I'm
morning.
given an opportunity to be a chairman, a local government chairman. The first thing I will do is I will embark on the stomach infrastructure. Because I know that one I can do it in a day.
Right?
We share food.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's a really good one.
I like that one. It's my first time hearing that.
Yes.
Stomach
infrastructure.
okay, you've never heard of it.
That's
Stomach-
clever.
Stomach infrastructure is already people are hungry, so you give them directly.
Yeah.
It's like those palliatives.
Instead of you saying you do road.
Exactly.
Now road we go chop.
Yes, that's what some people will say.
Yeah. So it's more like buying bags of rice or grains.
That's so clever.
And just giving people.
Yeah.
So for him, he knows the problem of his
Yes, and that would also help the business owners, those who are selling, buying from them, buying from local vendors would increase, the flow of money within the state, within the city, in fact, and then people will be happy because some have food, some have money. Everywhere is. Everybody will be balanced.
Okay,
that's so clever.
xTRa speed, what would you do if you elected your local government chair for a day? 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. Call now and tell us what you would do if you elected your local government chair for a day. Yeah, so asking Radio Salamashagodobi team is there, asking people, and we'll hear more.
Of course.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Well, my name is Veronica Lawani. I'm from Ogbadibo local government. If I'm privileged to be given opportunity today to make difference or change in my local government, first, my target will be the youth. I'll bring empowerment to the youth because they are the future leaders. And when you empower your youth in your community, you have a perfect success because you will have success in whatever you are doing because the youth will not be roaming about jobless, not doing anything. So when you empower the youth, then you will now go to the widows, the less privileged, the orphan. Then those are the area that I'm going to look to. I will empower the less privileged, the widows, the orphan. So those are the things. But my first target will be the youth. After empowering the youth and make sure I see that they are doing something, I'll go for the widows, the less privileged, the fatherless. So that is the area. If I'm being privileged today, of course I'm not praying to be a politician, but if that is the area I will tackle.
She's saying it like she wants to avoid being a politician, just in case somebody says, "Oh, you come and be a politician." Say, "No, I don't mean to."
Yeah, but I don't think you have to be a politician to bring development.
Bring development.
Yeah, so if we have private or independent candidate here, it means somebody can just come from somewhere and be a local government chair and bring that development. I think the people need it more than a political party platform.
Yeah,
right.
Actually.
Having said that, what are the things she said?
She spoke about youth.
Reaching the fatherless, the orphans,
and
empowering
the women
widows.
too.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, what's your name?
Good morning.
What's your name?
Usman.
Okay.
My name is Usman from North Bank.
Okay, let's hear your contribution.
If I'm privileged to be a local government chairman for just a day, just one day.
Yes.
24 hours.
So I will only use my chairmanship to just open industry that will help us in my local government. If I know we have anything that will have open industry that will be producing something, that is what I will do.
Okay, thank you so much, Usman.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Great achievement.
Yeah.
Sharp one.
Right, so back to
industry.
this woman. Do we want to listen again?
Who, the one, Veronica?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, my name is Veronica Lawani. I'm from Ogbadibo local government. If I'm privileged to being given opportunity today to make difference or change in my local government, first, my target will be the youth. I'll bring empowerment to the youth because they are the future leaders. And when you empower your youth in your community, you have a perfect success because you will have success in whatever you are doing, because the youth will not be roaming about jobless, not doing anything. So when you empower the youth, then you will now go to the widows, the less privileged, the orphan. Then those are the area that I'm going to look to. I will empower the less privileged, the widows, the orphan. So those are the things. But my first target will be the youth. After empowering the youth and make sure I see that they are doing something, I'll go for the widows, the less privileged, the fatherless. So that is the area. If I'm being privileged today, of course I'm not praying to be a politician, but if that is the area I will tackle.
Yeah.
So her major this thing is the youth. Yeah, because she said if she sees that they are now doing something, then she can now focus on the other ones. So
yeah,
her primary assignment is the youth.
And I think the reason is because she believes they are the leaders of tomorrow. So she wants to catch them young.
That's true.
Yeah. So she sounds like she knows the problem of her local government.
Yeah, Ogbadibo.
Yeah. And she really wants to tackle that head on. So how is that different from what Geoffrey G says, stomach infrastructure?
Stomach infrastructure is more immediate.
Yeah, giving them food
immediately.
You know.
Yeah.
But the youth, to empower them, that's something that they can do. You know, to enrich themselves. So you are not going to feed them, but give them something to do.
If you look at the contribution, if it is for a day, that's what Geoffrey said. Okay, I can actually achieve that in a day. Yeah. Perhaps you can call vendors, food vendors, or just mop up everything in the shop.
Yeah.
And go and give people.
I'm telling you. And they'll be happy because nobody's going to think about how bad the roads are.
Yeah, at that point.
You're not going to think if there's no light or if there's, because you are satisfied, you're filled up. You will not think of any other thing. So.
I see.
And I think that's actually one of the core issues of Nigeria. Any situation that you try to bring development, they will ask you, now that one we go chop. That's the base. Once that is taken care of, I think it will be so much easier to bring development to this country.
Yeah, and when people are filled up, there's no complaint. Nobody's complaining anymore. You would not even hear anybody. But once they are hungry, they will talk.
They will complain.
It's table manners.
Yeah. That's true.
You don't talk while
eating. Yeah.
Extra speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Leader for a day. We're taking leadership back to you. If elected for a day, your local government particularly, what would you do? That's what we're trying to look at. It's Extra Speed, and let's hear from more people.
Yeah, my name is Shumanya Promise. I'm from Ukum local government. If I'm given an opportunity to be the chairman of my local government for just a day, I know we are having challenges of insecurity in our local government. The first thing I will do is I will make sure the place is very calm. I will make sure I do things that will make things that will bring peace in my local government. I think, let me say, from Ukun local government, we have many problems, but the security issue is the biggest problem we are having in Ukun local government.
Okum.
Yeah.
Security.
Yeah.
That's the major thing.
That's what he says. And of course, major farming activities coming from that axis.
Yeah.
Especially yam. Zakibiam is the biggest yam market in the whole world. Yeah. So, he's saying that insecurity is actually, most parts of the country and of the world is an issue, as we've said, and so he wants to address that head on. 08084275464. That's the number to call us and contribute on extra speed as well. 08084275464. If elected your local government chair for a day, was that one thing you would do? Call now. 08084275464. That's 08084275464. Is extra speed, and I am King James YiYE together with
Mmemshima King
and Mehitabel Favor Amami.
So Alamashagadabe is still here, and let's hear from them.
I'm by name Dom Stella Tewasi from Kwandi local government. I will make sure I put in place security measures that will guide, will protect my people, and then I'll send the herdsmen out of our land and take my people back to their ancestral homes.
Wow.
She's indeed a mother figure.
Yeah, mother figure. I like that. So
like
she's
it.
going to be an active local government.
Yes, she would
protecting her people.
personally send the other ones away, and she would now bring her people back. You know.
Yeah. So the elders, that's the problem she knows with our community, and she really wants them to go back to their ancestral homes and farm and feed the entire country.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So seemingly, obviously, insecurity seems to be the main issue.
Yeah.
Right. So, what's the way out?
The way out of this insecurity? Well, I feel maybe the elders or people involved should sit down and talk, because food is important, and sending these people away and nobody can farm and do their thing, I don't really think is the best choice right now,
Yeah, and it will never be. 08084275464. That's 08084275464. Call now. Tell us if elected your local government chair for a day, was that one thing you will bring? 08084275464. Now let's look at people who are talking about other things like this guy. Let's listen.
All right.
My name is Mmemshima Clement Termo. If I'm a local government chairman, I know the problem of my village. I will do borehole for them, grade road for them, do many things, for give them scholarship so that they will go to school.
Okay. Let's look at that scholarship. How do you think he wants to do it?
I don't know what he has in mind, but maybe, I don't know. What do you think?
If you were to give scholarship, how would you do it?
If I was to give scholarship, I think I would just give everybody that, I'm not going to pick, or maybe the best student.
You have too much.
Too many people.
Yeah. I would just give I can't select.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, I think one of the reasons why they select is, first, you need to know if these people are intentional about going to school.
Yeah.
And if they really want to study what they want to study or what you want them to study. So perhaps there should be a selection process. I think what you would do as a local government chair is
maybe screening.
Maybe scrutinize whatever they are bringing to you so that they don't bring names of tree stones.
Right. Or another option would be to, pay off the school fees of students that are already in school, that have already started and they haven't been able to cover their fees.
Yeah, that would be one way as well. You can start with that. But sometimes you also discover that those who are not in school were more interested in even going to school. But because they couldn't.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Who do we have on the line?
This is Polycarp Zaka calling from North Bank.
Okay, go on, Polycarp.
If I happen to be a chairman for a day, I will make sure that the security in my local government is intact.
Okay.
In fact, I will not allow nonsense to my people. I will make sure everybody go to ancestral home. I'm from County Local Government.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
thank you.
It sounds like a military local
Yes.
government chairman.
That was what I wanted to say.
Okay, so it's more like a military local government administrator.
A man full of action. That's nice.
More calls.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, who do we have on the line?
King James and Madam and every other person.
Good morning.
Emeka from North Bank.
Okay, good
Morning, Emeka.
Good morning.
You see, if I'm campaigning to be a chairman of a local government, some people used to call that office that okra center, where they will eat their own okra. But you have to make an impact as a local government chairman. When you are coming, you have a vision. You try to do one or two things that will make you to be remembered tomorrow by your people. First and foremost, now our peculiar problem now is security. We have to deal decisively. I have to deal decisively with security. I will remain in the local government headquarters. I will never move out of the local government headquarters to go and stay in urban areas. I will stay in that local government and make sure that everything that is happening there, I will get to know of it, and decisively I will deal with it. Secondly, I will make sure that the road leading to every community is being. We have to construct roads, because some local government chairmen, when they stay in those places, they doesn't even do anything. They will say the governor did not give them a chance to do something. If you are given a local government chairman, you should be able to construct a road leading to their own village. There are people who will finish local government chairman, even going to their village, they have no road. So I should be number one who will be thinking about constructing roads in my own community and other communities within, so that people will remember me one day. And at the same time, I will make sure that all these less privileged people who are within the community, we make sure that they have their children go to school, and we make sure that we empower them with one thing or the other, that we keep life moving. And at the same time, we make sure that all these our boys who used to be good boys, we empower them to get them doing something, so that even if we are no longer there, they will have something to do. E.g. farming, you make sure that you cultivate land for them and let them go and farm there and harvest it and sell it and get something out of it. And that will keep people busy within the village. And we'll make sure that there is nobody foment trouble within the community. Because if you foment trouble in the community that will make people to run away, there will be no peace. We will deal decisively with you without knowing who you are. Because what kills a local government is that when you come there, you bring this sentiment. You are not from my own side. You are not from this side. You are not the same religion with me. You are this. Those things kill local government. So at the end of the day, I will make sure that those sentiments is not. We will not have those sentiments within my administration. Then lastly, the revenue. I must make sure that when I'm collecting revenue within the local government, I will show the people this is what I'm using your revenue for, and this is what we have done with it. And that will make people to pay their taxes and revenue. And this will make everywhere. You make things that will be remembered for. There are many of our people today who have finished chairmanship of a local government. They are being remembered for the bridges and the covers and other things that they have done in those local governments. So I will do something that people will remember me, even if I'm no longer living again. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, he spoke very well.
Yeah,
did, but
he seemed to be prepared for this.
But just for a day.
Yes,
just for a day.
Yeah. I think he can initiate most of these things.
Yeah.
Can
be initiated.
Yeah, because he knows the problems. But one thing has come from three callers. That sentiment, that sense of unity.
Exactly.
Engineer Akpa said it.
Exactly.
Captain Edward mentioned it. And he too has mentioned it. So it brings division.
Yes.
So they want to unify the people. They don't want to say you don't come from this, because that is government at the grassroots.
That's true.
So they are saying very useful things. So another very important thing which he said is that he is going to remain at the local government.
And he wouldn't leave.
Exactly. So what has happened in the past is you see local government chairmen
trying to
adjoin, not trying, they're here. They're in Makodi. You see them adjoined. everywhere. So, but with this administration, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Malaya, right from the day of inauguration of the caretaker, he told them that you must remain.
Don't
move. You must remain at your local government. Makudi is not your local government.
Exactly.
Makudi should have one chairman who should be here. The rest stay there.
Make sure that
you talk to the people.
People listen to their complaints and all of that.
So that was what Father said that time. And we should have even played that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can't.
But I have a question, Sir King. These things that everyone is saying, they seem so simple. Why doesn't it seem like it's being done the way they are being said now?
Yeah, the reason is the political will to do these things. So in the past, politicians have made it look like these are impossible things. So everybody comes and sails on that wavy sea
premise,
and of course they sail to the other end. So it looks like that's the norm. That's why you see the present administration now, the things they've done.
It seems like a wonder.
Exactly. It's more like a magic. Because salaries are being paid, roads are being constructed, a whole lot of fertilizer subsidized, youth empowerment, women, a lot of things going on. So yes, people think cooperatives are being registered and all of that.
That's true.
So people don't think those things are possible.
To happen.
So that is why it's like that. So yes, these people who are talking here, they have identified this, and with political will, they can actually do those things. Local government share for a day, that's what we're looking at on extra speed, and you can call 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. Tell us if you are given the opportunity to be your local government chair for a day, the things you would do. Right. So let's listen to this girl again.
Okay.
My name is Winifred Dosu. Okay, I'm from Logo Local Government. Okay. If I put given the opportunity to be my local government chairman, first of all, I'll bring development. You have to do this. You say a day. Sorry. Wait, if you say a day, just a day. Or just.
That was the one that I couldn't comprehend the fact that it's just a day.
Now, one of the reasons why she got choked on the way, she started by saying she'll bring development. She wasn't specific.
Okay,
you see that the other people are so specific. So once you are not specific, it's more like a campaign promise. Development that you realize is just 4 years. Good morning. Hello. Okay. So this caller is still on the line, but unfortunately we can't hear them. So
hello.
Yeah, perhaps you want to call again. 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. Your local government share for a day was that thing you're going to do. Call now before the time runs out. People in your local government are listening to you. Free time, free airtime to campaign. Local government elections are coming pretty soon, so it's free time to campaign. Call now.
Let's make you one.
Yeah. So she says development.
Yeah.
Generally. And then she realizes
it's just for a day.
And she wasn't specific.
Yes.
So that what? Oops.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, man.
Morning. Who do we have on the line?
Yes, I'm Peter Tila. I'm calling you at IBB Square.
Okay, go on, Peter.
Calling you right from IBB here.
Okay.
And I want to greet my brother here too, King James YiYE.
Thank you, Peter.
Yes, as if you were talking about making somebody local government chairman.
For a day. What would you bring? Tell us tell us your local government and tell us what you do for a day. Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Banica local government, but if I'm opportune to be local government chairman, the first thing I will do is Thanksgiving Mass. I organize Thanksgiving Mass to thank God for the appointment. That is first. Then second, I will make sure that I get the statistics of all my people, all people living in the kingdom. That is the council ward. The council ward. I will get their names. I want to get the statistics of my people who are within my locality. Then after that, thirdly, I will make sure that those healthcare, the healthcare, the hospitals that are not functional because most of them are in deplorable condition. I will make sure that I will get funds. I will source funds. Even if I can even go on my knees and beg other governors to also assist me, apart from the resources I will be getting, to get those machines, those dialysis machines, to fix them right here. That other people can also leave other states and come to my local government medical checkup so that my people will have that those facilities for health care. They cannot be suffering. And so I will make it very very affordable for even the ordinary person who cannot even go to hospital can also have access to that. And therefore, I'll make sure that I'll write names of both the farmers, people who are doing farming this year, I'll make sure that they have fertilizer, seedlings for their farm this year. Then people who are graduates, I'll make sure that all of them employ all of them. And then those who went to school and I discovered that they're like secondary school and all these things, they are engaged in whether in sweeping, cutting or grasses around, they will be paid. Everybody in my local government will be meaningfully engaged so that the hardship will reduce completely. And if they suffer, this one will be the natural suffering, which is from God. That is what I will do. If I'm going to be local government chairman.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's so passionate.
He's so passionate.
I mean, he really does have a plan. Some people are prepared for this question for so long. If they just have the opportunity, they will do a lot.
Yeah, I think the reason is they've seen what's happening and they are waiting for an opportunity. You know, so that's why they sound like this. So they know exactly. So hospital.
He's going to write the names of farmers, you know, and
to make fertilizer
exactly available. Thanksgiving Mass, let's not forget.
That's first thing, priority.
Okay, to thank God for that opportunity. Later for a day, call now 08084275464. That's 08084275464. Call us now. We've got just about 7 more minutes to the end of Extra Speed. So call now. Tell us if given the opportunity to be your local government chair for a day, what you would do. So back to this lady. What's her name again?
Who? Which one?
My name is Winifred Dosu. Okay, I'm from local government. Okay. If I put given the opportunity to be my local government chairman, first of all, I'll bring development. You have to do this. You say a day. Sorry. Wait, if you say a day, just a day.
Just a day.
Just a day.
So Alama Shagarabi team didn't give her opportunity to go on.
Development covers everything. So what more does she want to add?
She has given the main point.
You know, but you see, when she realized it was just a day. So what happens in this kind of situation is sometimes when politicians come to campaign and they've seen that there are a whole lot of things happening that are not there, that are not right, they just come to promise. That's why you hear politicians promising to build bridges where there are no rivers. You know, overhead bridge, you can actually do that where there is no river. You can promise that. You know, so you just come and say, I'm going to bring you development.
Then everybody will be happy.
We've got a best
instead of us asking which one,
exactly.
just be happy for nothing.
Exactly. So you just realize that the time is not enough. That is just what happened to her. She's development. She isn't specific. Then she suddenly realized, for a day.
So I think maybe she was actually trying to pick one. Maybe, I'm not sure.
No, she wasn't. She didn't.
After saying for a day,
she got lost.
Yeah, it sounded like she did.
Yeah, she carried so much on her head, so she couldn't even say anything. But the other ones are so specific. So they would tell you, we are going to do this. They will tell you, I'm going to give scholarship. They will tell you, I'm going to start with road. Exactly. So that is a lesson for politicians, especially at the local government level. Elections are going to be conducted pretty soon. So when you go into campaign, this is free consultancy we're giving. Know the problems of your local government. And maybe in the number of years that you're going to stay, perhaps 2 years, promise just one thing.
And do it.
So it shouldn't be fake promise.
It shouldn't be.
And then you must have the political will to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
So that way you are going to achieve. Right.
That's
so
true.
if one person can call, or will pick your call, 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. Extra speed, and we giving it back to you later for a day, or local government chair for a day. What are you going to do in your local government area? So call now, 08084 275464. Now, local government areas that are the state capital, it's difficult to necessarily say one thing. Because if you're looking at Makurdi, you're just looking as the state capital. Here. But Makurdi has other areas that are not developed. So this is an advice to the local government chair of Makurdi. If you're coming in, don't just think Makurdi is where we are. Because I don't think we need a local government chair to do anything around here. We rather need a state government to do maybe the streets in judges' quarters. And if they are going to activate water, something like that, and security, steady power supply. And these are the things that people want to have around. And maybe in the the hospitals functioning.
Yeah, that's true.
But people at the grassroots, they need very more basic things than people here. It's just like somebody contesting to be a councillor in Abuja Municipal Area Council, and you are wondering, what are they going to do? Or chairman of AMAC.
What are they going to
do?
At times they even go there and they don't even do anything,
Most times, yes.
They just sit there. And it's more like, okay, you are just there to just sit down and relax, nothing to do. But then I think people shouldn't go into those things with that selfish interest in mind. It's not good. By the time you go into all these things with selfish interest, you end up not doing anything. Just like Mr. Edward said, you do this thing.
Captain Edward.
No, it's not Captain Edward. It's Orogba. I think okay. Emeka, sorry. Emeka said, he said, when you do these things, people will remember you, so that's very important. Don't go there and don't do anything, and at the end of the day they will start cursing you. It's not good. So go in
that
there
is
with
money
something
at the
positive.
grassroots. So especially that money, when you touch it, it tells on you immediately. Any other money that is not your own, you shouldn't touch. But that one is more deadly. Okay, so it's time to say bye on Extra Speed. You have time to say something, not just bye to this. So you can say something.
Well, first of all, if you are going into any leadership position, please don't go there with a selfish mind.
My key takeaway from this is that caller that said stomach infrastructure. It's something that even as as an individual, if I had the resources, I would like to take it up, because our people are hungry, and if that is taken care of, a lot of other things will come easier.
All right, so from King James YiYE, have the political will to do it. That's the only way you will go there and do anything. So G. Godfrey also came on Facebook. I mean, there are so many comments here. He says, good morning, everyone in the studio. You people are hammering on multiple projects, but it's just that they don't understand your question. And you cannot execute numerous projects within just a day. This is what we do in a day period. You cannot dig a borehole and finish in a day. You can within a few days. Notwithstanding, the stomach infrastructure is the fastest
Yeah.
that will be done in a day without any stress.
Yes.
It's giving an expo.
Yeah.
Now say bye.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.